And just start to bring your attention inside. What helps just to kickstart the attention is just putting it on your breath. Just watch yourself breathe. If you choose, you can do some deep breaths. Just slowly start to settle your attention within you. Okay. And what we can first do is just place both of our hands on the Mother Earth. So if you're sitting, just keeping them on the ground, or if you're in a chair, just having them towards the Mother Earth. Just letting your hands loose. And just as we keep our attention on the breath, we just expand it towards the Mother Earth. Just grounding our attention. Just starting to feel more connected with the Mother Earth. And if you're feeling a lot of heat in the body or stress or heaviness, just say inside, Mother Earth, I surrender to you all this heaviness, this heat, the stress from my body. Just trying to let go as we either directly connect with the Mother Earth with our hands, or just through our attention. Also ask Mother Earth, please balance my channels. By taking away all the stress. We can just bring our hands back onto the lap. Take a deep breath in Just slowly letting it out. And during this meditation, we will be saying some affirmations and referring to this motherly, nourishing energy within us, Mother Kundalini, energy that nourishes all our energy centers. And what we'll do first is just put our attention on the second energy center, the Swadisthana Chakra. And we'll first start by placing our right hand on the left hip or the left Swadhisthana. And here we can ask Mother Kundalini, just Mother, please awaken within me the pure knowledge. The pure knowledge that is universal, or the knowledge of the universe. The wisdom, knowledge that cannot be found in any books. But the knowledge of nature that is within each and every one of us and in the world around us. We just need to awaken it. And just say a few times, Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. So the left Swadhisthana, one of the qualities is the pure knowledge. And now we'll actually move our hand to the center Swadhisthana. So just moving the hand at the same horizontal plane, but in the middle of the body. So your lower abdomen. And here we'll ask Mother Kundalini, Mother, please awaken the quality of creativity within me. Quality of expressing myself creatively. But perhaps also being creative in creating something that's useful or beautiful for the world. Mother, please give me the quality of creativity. Now we can move the right hand back on the lap, and we'll focus on the right Swadhisthana, putting the left hand on the right hip, the lower hip. And here we focus on pure attention, quality of pure attention, and the power of pure attention. You can say here, Mother Kundalini, please awaken within me the power and the desire for pure attention. And pure attention has different aspects to it. One of it is that your focus becomes a lot better, a lot stronger. Your attention isn't fragmented and easily disturbed. But not only is it not disturbed and strong, but it's also on, it shifts to your own spiritual or personal evolution. And it's pure attention because the attention is not on external things. It's not on material possessions or other people. But it's attention within you to grow, to become a better person, and to also spread this light to others. Just say here a few times, Mother, please purify my attention. Move the hand back on the lap. And we can move the right hand onto the heart, so the left side of the chest. And here we have a very powerful, important affirmation where we put our attention, our pure attention, on to our spirit. And the spirit is the essence, our essence, the deepest part of ourselves and our truest selves, that is also universal in all of us. And it's a reflection of the power and the knowledge in the universe. This all-pervading power. So here we can say, I am the pure spirit. Mother, I am the pure spirit. I am not this body. I am not this mind, nor these emotions. I am not these thoughts. I am not my material possessions or my conditionings. I am not who others think I am, nor sometimes who I think I am, coming from a place of ego. I am beyond all of that. I am the pure spirit. And then move our hand to the center heart chakra, but the center of the chest. And here we can take a deep breath in, just hold it for a bit, and then slowly let it out. Just putting our attention here on the chest and on the lungs. And this chakra has many qualities that are connected. One of them is feeling confident, but not confident from a place of ego, but having self-confidence and feeling secure. As we know, when we don't feel secure, we have anxiety about that. The first place we feel it is right here on the chest. So here, let's say, Mother, I let go of all my worries, of all my fears. Please give me self-confidence and courageousness. A very important quality here is also love and compassion, but love that is pure, love for everyone. And an open-heartedness. Here we can say, Mother, please open my heart. Allow me to spread love and joy to others. Please take away all my fears and anything that's holding me back from being able to experience that joy and love for myself and others. Mother, please open my heart. And put the hand back on the lap, and we'll also focus on the right heart chakra. So placing our left hand on the right part of the chest. And here we ask for the quality of responsibility, but not responsibility where it's too much to bear, or a responsibility that feeds our ego, that we are responsible for this, but an innate responsibility to ourselves and also to others, to care for others and care for ourselves. Here you can ask, Mother Kundalini, please make me responsible, truly responsible for myself and the world. The feeling of responsibility, that I must care for the world and care for myself. So now we'll move on to the Agya Chakra. So this is the Sixth Chakra, which is at the forehead level. So at the forehead, but also at the same level, the sides of the head and at the back as well. So what we'll do is place both of our hands on our temple area. So just holding your head with your two hands and just allowing the head to rest in the palms. So your right hand is on the right side of the head and your left is on the left side. And we're going to press a little bit. Here we can say, I let go of my ego and of my superego. The ego and the superego responsible for the conditionings that we hold on to, either from society or that we ourselves put on ourselves. Whether I let go of my ego and my conditionings. And this ego and superego are the ending of where the two channels end, the right and left channel. And these parts here, they create a lot of thoughts. So we can say here, I let go of all my thoughts. And place our hands back down on the lap. Okay, and keeping our eyes closed, put our hand on the right hand on the forehead. And here we say a very important affirmation, which is, Mother, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Mother, I let go any negative feelings towards others because it only hurts myself. I let go of all these thoughts. I forgive. Lastly, what we'll do is place the right hand on the top of the head so that the palm is touching the top of the head, but the palms, the fingers are in extension. So they're drawing back so that fingers aren't touching your head. It's just the palm. And we'll rotate the palm by putting pressure on the head so that we're rotating and massaging the scalp. And we're moving the scalp clockwise so that it's not just the hair moving, but the scalp. So there's a very, very deep massage by putting pressure on this area. We're doing this also clockwise, so we do it together. We can go from the right side to the back, left, front, and so on at your own pace. And here we'll say, Mother, please give me my self-realization, my yoga, which means connection, union. And this union is with your own spirit and also with the all-pervading power and energy of the universe all around you. Where one drop becomes the ocean. Mother, please give me my self-realization, or please strengthen my self-realization. When you're ready, you can just slowly bring your hand up above your head, about 5 to 6 inches above, so that it's not right on top of the head, but just putting your attention in the space between your hand and the top of the head, and just seeing what you feel. Feel cool breeze in your hands or a warm sensation. And whenever you're ready, you can actually place your hand back on your lap and bring the left hand back to where your right hand was on top of your head. So your left hand goes directly a few inches above your head, and just seeing what you feel here with the left hand. And if there's any difference between what you felt with your left and your right hand. And when you're ready, you can place your hand back on your lap, so both hands are resting on your lap. And just checking where attention is. Just bringing it back from the external world and our thoughts that take us out of the present moment. And for the next few minutes, just sit silently, where we just have a few moments with ourselves, just experiencing this present moment. And just letting the thoughts float by. And if the thought comes, just say, I forgive, and let it go.
मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायुः न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायुः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायुः न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायुः न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोशः न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोशः न वाक्पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायुः न वाक्पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायुः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभाव मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभाव न धर्मो न चार्तो न कामो न मोक्ष न धर्मो न चार्तो न कामो न मोक्ष चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञा न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञा अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मे मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेद न मे मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेद पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म न न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्य न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्य चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो विभुत्वाच्च सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां विभुत्वाच्च सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां सदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः सदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहं
Everyone, let's remain in a state of meditation. We pay attention to what we feel in our hands. And you can absolutely share via chat what you feel, your experience. But first, let's pay attention and remain in this thoughtless awareness state. That's a profound state of meditation. But we can absolutely feel our entire subtle system talking to us through our hands, through our entire being. We'll go now to the next phase. We'll learn about our spirit that is known as Sri Shiva. We'll watch a short excerpt. I think it's less than 10 minutes to learn more about this. And afterwards, we'll have Nippun sharing. He doesn't have more than 5 minutes to share his artwork and the connection with the state of meditation. But most importantly, let's keep this state of meditation. I don't know about you, but it was hard for me to interrupt the state of meditation. I felt very cool vibrations. Thank you, Bianca. I hope you stay with the eyes closed, but for those that try to look at the screen, you might have seen I was trying to find some images that will help you know where to place your hand, and also some articles about the heart chakra. Later on, you will see that for a Sahaja yogi, we can be quite active, but still maintain a state of meditation, a state of thoughtless awareness within us. So feel free to share with us what you feel, or if you have any question, and we will share shortly, in 1 minute, we'll share the video. So we'll watch this 7 minutes talk from Shimataji, the founder of Sahaja Yoga Meditation.
This spirit, when it manifests, it also gives you a state which we call as collective consciousness. It's the state by which you become, again I say become, it's actualization, it is not just talking. You become conscious collectively, means you become conscious of another person's centers on your fingertips. You also become self-aware. You know about yourself, what centers are catching, where are we going. Like a person who becomes mentally upset, he doesn't know. Till he becomes mad, goes to lunatic asylum and dies, he does not know. But in Sahaja Yoga, immediately you can find out that there's something going wrong with your mental side. If a person gets into cancer, he might get into the state of galloping cancer, about to die, then he may discover that he has got cancer. But in Sahaja Yoga, if there's a little imbalance, immediately it shows on your fingertips. And if you know how to do it, how to correct it, then every problem is solved. So as I told you yesterday, yoga has double meaning. Yoga means union with the divine. That's one. And the second one is the expertise, the deftness, what we call in Sanskrit kaushala. You must have the deftness, how to handle this all-pervading power that is flowing through us, how to understand ourselves, how to understand others. That's an important part of Sahaja Yoga. Now the third thing that happens with self-realization is that you get a state of peace, of bliss, and of joy. When the Kundalini rises above this Agya Chakra, you become thoughtlessly aware. It's called as Nirvichar Samadhi, thoughtlessly aware, where there is no thought in your mind. If you want, you can think. If you want, you can think. But if you don't want, you can be in that state where you don't think. Actually, it's maddening sometimes, the way a man is thinking, morning till evening, yarns after yarns, useless things, a joyless pursuit. But when this thinking stops, you are above the thoughts. I would say, to give it a simile, that the waves of thought come and go away. Another thought comes and goes away. We are jumping on the cusp of the thought all the time. Supposing we can just get in the center of the thought, that is the present. If we could stop at the present moment, then we are not worried about the thoughts. Like the waves of water, if you are in the waves, you are frightened of that. But supposing you are in a boat, then you can see the waves and enjoy them. In the same way, what happens to you, that you jump up to a higher state of existence, through which you see the thoughts. If you want, you don't want to see, you need not see. Now the thoughts that you see also are very wide and deeper, where you get inspirations. That's why, as Dr. Warren has told you, that your creativity improves. You can become tremendously dynamic, because your time is not wasted in wasteful thinking. You just know this is it. This is the exact. This is what we have to do. And that's how people get rid of many of their problems of mental tensions. There's no tension at all. You don't have any worries. You just see the thing like the witness. You become the witness of the whole drama. When you are in the drama, you think you are a part and parcel of the drama. Sometimes you weep with it and cry with it. But when the drama is over, you realize it was just a drama. I was not there. In the same way it happens to you, that you achieve a witness state. It happens to you. Even if you want to get involved, you cannot. You just cannot get it. That's how you can solve the problems better, because you are away from the problems. You can see what the problem is, but when you are in it, you are upset, full of tension, worries. And sometimes people get so upset with it that they commit suicide when they find no solution. But if you are away from it, then you can definitely solve the problem. Now this witness state has to grow within you gradually with little understanding and with little meditation, which is very simple, which you can do very easily. Nothing has to be done about it. The last center is the center of Sahasrara, they call it, because there are 1,000 petals. 1,000 petals because there are 1,000 nerves which get enlightened. And the light from the flame, as you see in a candle, in the same way, it appears like tongues of flames, beautiful tongues of flame of various colors. You see them opening out. First you don't see, first you become the light, and then you can see it also, that it opens out as a beautiful lotus of flames of beautiful colors. And you stand in between to see that you are there watching all this within yourself. This center has a speciality, that all the centers you have seen, the 6 centers, are placed in the head. This is what we call the station of the centers, or the pithas. The centers are working there, but actually their guarding forces are in the head. And when the Kundalini comes up and she integrates you and enlightens the brain, all these centers also get enlightened, and you feel that you are completely integrated. Your mind, your body, your soul all work together. There's no fight. You are extremely restful, you are peaceful, and the bliss you feel actually as physical manifestation. For example, if you want to see something very beautiful, you see something very beautiful and you like it, like Mona Lisa's painting now, many people go to see that. They don't know what they like about it, but I know what it is. When you watch that, there is no thought. There's no thought. When there is no thought, the creation of the artist in that photograph or in that painting or in any beautiful scene or anything that you see, the whole thing is reflected within you as if it's a ripple-less ocean or a ripple-less lake in which all the surroundings are reflected completely. And then you feel actually physically as if the joy and the peace is flowing down you, like peaceful happening. You feel that relaxation just coming on you. Physically also you feel it, and you feel extremely charmed by that.
So let's keep our hands open. So you can feel the energy, because Shrimataji, whenever we share a video or music, anything, you can still keep your hands wide open, receiving the energy, because we can feel it. And another quality that's absolutely powerful, and we learn how powerful it is when we become Sahaja Yogis, is the one of spontaneity. When we listen to our intuition, when we listen to our connection, and this happens in thoughtless awareness. This talk was selected just a few minutes before starting. It was just without knowing exactly. It was about the spirit that we knew, but no details. We had no time to look through it. And it absolutely connects to the meditation that was shared by Bianca, as well makes a connection between the spirit, as well the state of integration at the crown chakra, Sahasrara, through thoughtless awareness. Plus, it prepares us for what's next, for Nippun's sharing of his painting, and you'll see soon why. Give us a minute to share it with you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nippun. So you guys can see a painting. It's not very clear with the image, but in real it has like more vivid colors. So today I just want to kind of share my journey of like getting into painting and how it's kind of connected with my spiritual experience. So I have, so painting is just my hobby, and I do it like, once in few weeks. And I started doing it like not too long back, probably like 6 months back. And since after I got into painting, the form of painting which I really enjoy is abstract painting. And that is like the reason I enjoy abstract painting is because it's something which is very connected to me in terms of spirituality. So when you think of abstract, it's something which has no form or no shape or no meaning. But for me, like when I do abstract painting, it is something which directly relates to my experiences, my what I'm feeling at that moment, or what state I am at in that moment. So that's something which I feel like that's why I like doing abstract, because for me, that abstraction is my way to express, me being in a certain state of emotion. So this painting that you guys are looking at right now is actually not really a painting. It's actually, I was doing another painting, and I was using a palette, a paper palette, as I was doing that painting. And once I finished that painting, I was about to throw that paper, and then suddenly I realized that when I looked at that paper, I realized that this is such a beautiful palette. Like, although it's something which is a mixture of all colors, but so first of all, it represents like different chakras. You can see different colors in it. And secondly, what I did was I took that palette and I created like a sort of I cut it out and I created like another piece, like sort of a canvas out of it. But when I did this painting, it's, kind of, like similar to what Srimati's talk was about, being in thoughtless awareness state. So when I look at this painting every day, although it has so many colors and it has so many shapes, but it makes me feel like very thoughtless because it has no one thing which is dominant. So it's kind of a mixture of all different aspects, which gets me in a very thoughtless state. So yeah, that is why this is one of the paintings I wanted to share with you guys, because it has a special kind of experience for me. Thank you.
Nippun, thank you. It's so cool. The vibrations are so cool. And that's Sahasrara. That's the all together, all chakras being integrated, all colors being integrated, and it's a diversity, all united.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So there's one thing dominant. It's a combination of all chakras, everything comes together. It's almost like energy flowing.
Yes. And we can feel it if we keep our hands towards the screen. Look at what Bianca is sharing. Yes. I feel coolness coming from the screen, from this. It's so great. And I'm so happy, by the way, I'm so happy that I could not share the image that you sent me, because it looked really not okay on my phone and on my email. I just checked it. So Shivangana, thank you for sharing. I don't know if you got another image from Nippun, but that's perfect, because I got it twisted. So that's perfect. It was meant to be shared this way. Thank you. So we are also sharing here another example. We would try to, Nippun has promised a while back that he might share his, what we call Sahaj Guru game journey. And we hope that we will make an article about it. Meanwhile, we are sharing another example of a link with somebody else, and local artist from Burlington, who became so creative after starting Sahaja Yoga. So you have something there. And I don't have it ready. I don't know if Bianca or somebody else can share with everyone the link to our online meditations, because it would be lovely to let us know via a comment what you felt after each class that you participate in. That would be ideal, or from time to time would like to hear from you. what you felt during meditation, what you felt about the talk. And don't forget about the next game. So if you let us know by email, if you're interested more in the left aspect, center aspect, or the right aspect of the heart chakra, we can send you something to explore, and you can come back and share with all of us. So thanks everyone. Thank you so much. It's great because the class is from 7 to 8:30. We said 8:15, but I think 8:30 is the way we were having like 1 hour and a half every Friday when we met in person.
Painting is very beautiful. Thank you very much for a wonderful meditation.
Thank you. To Anna Bianca and to Nippun so much. Both of them very spontaneously. Anna Bianca, just 10 minutes before the class, I asked if she would like to you know, join us, and so it happened. Nippun was so patient with us because I put him on the spot. Do you have it? I don't have it. Let's share it.
Oh, it's a spectacular piece of art. It's beautiful, Nippun. It's nice, very nice.
Thank you.
How large is that painting? It looks like it's lifelike. It's like,
That's my question too.
yeah, is it on the floor or is it on a table?
Yeah.
It's about like 1 feet by 1 feet, so it's not too large.
Oh,
And it's, yeah.
it looks like it should be in a church.
You should do
It looks giant.
It looks giant. Yes.
Crazy. It's amazing.
I think the giant would be amazing. Would have an effect of transmitting pure energy, pure energy, seriously.
You need to enlarge it.
No pressure, no pressure.
We'll be able.
Maybe next one will be a big one.
Yeah.
Only is a start.
And Nippun, your homework is to give to each of us one of these creations.
Oh.
No
sure,
pressure.
I would love that.
We covered you.
I'm serious. I could feel so, and I think you felt the vibe, like real energy, coolness flowing. Yes. It's not just for the eye. I mean, the spirit from within reacts to it. It recognizes, yes. We want to see more paintings, yes.
Maybe I'll invite you guys to my home because I have, I've been starting putting them on my wall, so I have a few of them. And I can show you other ones which were failed attempts.
And Nippun, you have to cook for us as well. You don't know, guys, especially those that just joined us, our meditation, but we are quite like a happy family. We meet in each other's homes. We share in different ways. And last time, I think we met at Anna Bianca's home in Toronto. Oh, then we met at Paula's in Burlington. But Nippun invited us to his home at some point. So we will honor that.
Definitely, yeah. No, we'll plan that. As long as everyone is okay to come to downtown, I think I can accommodate everyone.
Yeah. We'll wait for that time when we will be allowed. But meanwhile, we really enjoy everyone that invites us in their home. So that's so, so lovely. Everyone, please stay tuned. We will share the theme for next week. And we'll really appreciate if everybody makes a small contribution by commenting and letting us know how it was, and would be so nice if you explore our articles. I think that Shivangana already shared the link because I'm kind of blocked right now. Yes, perfect. Thank you so much. We have an amazing team. I just want to say, for those, if anyone has a Spanish background, stay tuned because we will share some articles in Spanish. And check, Kathleen's poem is shared. If you go on our website, free-meditation.ca, we have an article that was inspired by our online meditation. So just check it out. And if you click here and there, you might discover more secrets about Kyla and Kathleen. And happy Easter to those who come from an Orthodox background. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Thank you for everything. Anna Bianca was wonderful.
Yes. Thank you, Anna Bianca.
You're very welcome. And
Thanks,
thanks
Luana. Thanks, everybody.
for the painting and putting yourself out there and allowing us all to see this.
Takes a village.
We appreciate it. It does take some courage, but it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, really a treat.
Yes.
Thanks for, this was a really good meditation, and it was like kind of, it matches perfect with the talk and, the meditation. So it was all.
It happened somehow.
Really perfect. Opens the heart.
And I think we are all in that painting. It's so nice to hear each other's voices. And this is about collectivity, because that's what Sahaja Yoga also brings, this collectivity of enlightened souls that care for the whole, for everyone and everything. So we'll say goodbye, and we'll meet for those that are with going deeper. Tomorrow morning at 8:30 we have our morning meditation, and for the weekend we have mornings 8:30 and afternoons 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. And for everyone else, have a wonderful weekend, and join us next week.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.